Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Family Madrigal. Welcome to Lorcana with Luke. My name is Luke, and today we're showing you my very amazing Madrigal deck. It's like 100% on theme. This is fantastic. I can't believe that we have a whole family here together, and we got their house. Let's just start going over this amazing deck one at a time, so we can go over all the family members, and the house itself, and what powers they have, and the songs, and all that. Step number 1, we have the Casa Madrigal Casita. Just costs 1. A nice location. It's a big house. 6 to defeat it. Only 1 to move there. It doesn't give you a lore at the start of your turn if you don't have a character here, though. The house is lonely. It needs a friend. So at the start of your turn, our home, right? This is an ability called our home. Start of your turn, if you have a character here, you gain a lore. So, just put someone in the house. Just 1. Doesn't matter if you have 2 or 3 or 4, just 1 will do, and you'll get that lore at the start of your turn. And now we got this other guy. This is Augustin Madrigal. Just the regular vanilla 2/2 quest for 1 inkable. But this also has the Madrigal tag there, which means it gets a little bit of a bonus later on for a couple cards. So yeah, this is the Clumsy Dad here. We're running 4 Clumsy Dads and 4 Casitas to round out our 1-drop slot. Moving on to the 2-drop slot, we have our little 2-drop 2/2 Mirabelle Madrigal Prophecy Finder. It also has support and quest for 1. So that's pretty nice. When you quest with the character with the support, you can give their attack to another chosen character. So you can buff up another character by Mirabelle's attack, which is 2. So you can make something 2 attack bigger. That's quite nice. As well as we have Pico. So if you're not interested in a 2/2 with support, we have a 3/2 without support. Maybe that'll be more your style. Very nice. A quest for 1 as well. Just a helpful toucan. This is not a Madrigal, so it doesn't quite work with all the Madrigal synergies I'm about to talk to, but Mirabelle does. So yeah, of course. Of course, this is on theme, and we have 8 2-drops. Very happy to curve out into the real cards that cost 3, 4, and 5. Moving on. All right, we have our 3-drop section, which is fully loaded here. We have quite a few characters. We got Alma Madrigal, Giulietta Madrigal, Antonio Madrigal, and Felix Madrigal. They're all, of course, they all have the Madrigal type there, which is fantastic. And let's finally go over one card that cares about the Madrigal character type. This is Alma Madrigal, the family matriarch, the grandmother. So she's just a 1/3 uninkable, but she does quest for 2, and she has a very cool ability called To the Table. When you play this character, you may search your deck for a Madrigal character card and reveal that card to all players. Shuffle your deck, then put that card on top of it. So that's pretty fun. You can find any of these cool Madrigal characters and put that right on top of your deck. And what that's going to do is it's going to let your next turn set up for a nice, you draw what you want next turn. But it also combos really well with one of the Bruno characters that I'm going to talk about later. So this is fantastic. And then let's go over Giulietta Madrigal. She's the mother, the excellent cook. She can heal people with a meal. She's got that signature recipe. She's also just a 1/4, quest for 1, so she's kind of weak statted, which is why, also Alma Madrigal's kind of weak statted, just a 1/3. This is a 1/4. But these guys down here are a 3/4 and a 2/4. These guys are much bigger and beefier, so these guys do serve a purpose as well, but this one has a really cool ability called Signature Recipe. When you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. It doesn't say from your chosen character, just any chosen character. And if you removed damage this way, you may draw a card. We love those 3 words, draw a card. So fantastic, and it also heals stuff. So really good for healing your own characters, of course, but if you're really in a pinch, you can heal your opponent character, and you can still get that card draw. So yeah, that's Giulietta there. But then we have Antonio Madrigal, who doesn't serve a big purpose other than helping us establish that board presence. A 3/4 for 3, inkable, quest for 1 is totally acceptable. It's going to attack into some stuff and survive, and just a very good card on turn 3. And then we're also running 3 copies of Felix Madrigal, a great statted 2/4, quest for 2. So this guy's really good and aggressive, that quest for 2, and with that 4 health stat line, it's going to survive a lot of things. So Felix is really good, and Antonio is really good, but we're not going all the way up to 4 copies of these because I did want to run more of the grandmothers and more of the Juliettas because I think they're just a little bit better with the card draw and the utility they provide. At the end of the day, these guys down here, they don't have really any text, so all they're there for is just for board control. So I think 3 of each is plenty, but the other cards here are just definitely a little bit more important. But yeah, with all that being said, let's move on to the 4-drop section. All right, here we have a bunch of 4-drop characters here. Starting with Bruno Madrigal. Oh, just kidding, we can't talk about Bruno. Let's go with Dolores Madrigal. Just kidding, we can talk about Bruno. I'll talk about you in a second, Bruno. But we got Dolores Madrigal, one of my favorite Madrigal characters. It's a 3/3 that quests for 2, for 4, inkable, but it also has this amazing ability, Magical Informant. When you play this character, if an opponent has an exerted character in play, you may draw a card. Well, I don't know if you've played much Lorcana, but characters have to exert to quest. So like they literally can't win the game unless they're exerting characters. So this is going to be a very consistent draw you 1 card for 4 mana, and that's really good. Just drawing you a single card once you play this card, and the card is solid. It's a 3/3 that quests for 2. I've seen this card in even decks that don't run all the Madrigals like I do. It's just a very solid card there. All right, Bruno, let's come back to you and let's give you some attention. So this one's one of the best cards here. It is a super rare, evasive 3/3 Bruno Madrigal Undetected Uncle. It's 4 cost, inkable, only quests for 1. Just kidding. Actually, it does quest for 1, but it has this other ability called You Just Have to See It. You can exert Bruno instead of questing or challenging or singing a song or anything. You can exert him to use the ability that he's got. You name a card, then you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's the named card, put that card into your hand and gain 3 lore. So that's like drawing a card and gaining 3 lore whenever you exert him. Like, that ability is absolutely insanely powerful. However, how are you going to name the card? You might not know what the card is called, so you might fail. Otherwise, if you fail, you put the card on top of your deck, so nothing happens really if you fail. But that's why we're running Grandma. You guys remember that we ran Grandma? That's what Alma Madrigal does. When you play this character, you can search for a Madrigal character, reveal that card, shuffle your deck, and put it on top. Well, that's exactly the combo that we're going for in this deck. We're trying to play Bruno, and then we play, on the following turn, we play Grandma, tutor something to the top, put it on top, and then we know exactly what's on top. We're going to exert this and name that exact card, put that card in our hand, and gain 3 lore. And I wonder what we're going to be choosing. Well, a lot of the times you could use Grandma to find another Grandma for next turn, and then you could just keep this going. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to find Felix Madrigal, and I like to play, because you immediately draw that card, you could basically on turn like 6, you could basically play the Grandma for 3, and then you could exert this to draw a card, and you could draw a Felix and play Felix on turn 6. So there's a few things you can do. There's a few options on what to tutor for, but yeah, this card's fantastic. It's evasive, so it's hard to get rid of. Also, a 3/3 evasive can challenge into a lot of things successfully and not take damage back, or it takes the damage, but it'll be pretty safe. So this card's fantastic. Highly recommend you pair this up with Alma Madrigal and have some amazing times with the lore. All right, we have our uninkable strong one, Luisa Madrigal. She's a 4/3 quest for 1, but she does have rush. She is uninkable, of course, so you can't ink this card. You have to play it. But guess what? This is one of the best ones to play. This one's going to help you protect all your other characters by removing your opponent's characters that are scary. So just swing this one in right away. Play it, swing, boom, remove something. So yeah, this is a fantastic card, especially in purple and yellow. We don't have that much rush in purple and yellow. There's obviously that 3/3 Rafiki from set 1, but that's a 3/3 rush for 3. Uninkable. This is a 4/3 rush for 4. A little bit better. So that's fantastic. And then moving on to the last 4-drop, we have Camilo Madrigal, the Prankster. So this one's a very cool, actually. It's a 2/5, so the stats are quite nice. However, it has many forms. At the start of your turn, you may choose one. This character gets +1 lore this turn, so it normally just quests for 1, but if you want, you could make this quest for 2. That's really cool. Or if you don't want to do that, you can make this character gain Challenger +2 this turn, which means that this is actually able to attack for 4. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing that not a lot of people are talking about. In my opinion, this character essentially has all of these abilities. This character technically has both of these abilities. However, you can't quest with the character and challenge on the same turn. So like just whichever one you're going to be doing, like you just choose that one and then it has that. If you're questing, it quests for 2. If you're challenging, it challenges for +2. It's just like a good card, very, very good card, and it's inkable, and it's a Madrigal. Sign me up. All right, we got more family members coming. The family's big. We got to talk about all of them. All right, so now we have the 5-drop section plus a couple candles because I forgot to include them earlier. So in the 5-drop section, we have the beautiful, uninkable star of the show, Mirabelle Madrigal, gift of the family. She doesn't have any gifts, though. She's a 3/5 with support, quest for 2, and she says, saving the miracle. Whenever this character quests, your other Madrigal characters get +1 lore this turn. So this is like the whole reason why we built the deck is because like synergy with Madrigals works with Mirabelle Madrigal, this big 5-drop one, the gift of the family. So what's really cool is you can even have 2 Mirabelles out at the same time, and they actually work with each other. Whenever this one quests, your other Madrigals get +1 lore, and then if this one can quest as well, then this one will quest for 3, and then your other characters will quest for +2. So like, we definitely want to have 4 in the deck. Even though they're uninkables, I made a couple cuts to make it happen. At one point, I was running the Peppas and this Bruno character here, but I don't really think they're worth it, so I ended up getting these guys the cut here. There's already Brunos in the deck earlier, and sorry, Peppa, you're just you're cut from the family. I'm sorry, you're just not part of the family. Even though she technically is, I gave her the cut, excommunicated. Anyways, we still have Isabella, the golden child. She is a inkable 5-cost, evasive 3/4 that quests for 1, but she does have 2 abilities. One is called Ladies First. During your turn, if no other character has quested this turn, this character gets +3 lore. So that's very fun. You can quest for just 4 with this evasive character. Super hard to deal with. But she does have another ability, Leave It to Me. Whenever this character quests, your other characters can't quest for the rest of this turn. So something you can do if you have a huge lineup of characters is you can still quest for 1 as long as you quest last. Because again, as long as she quests at all, your other characters can't quest for the rest of the turn. So she can still quest last if you want to just sneak in that 1 sneaky lore there. But if you want her to quest first, then she's going to be the only character questing that turn and she'll get the 4 lore. Now there's another sneaky synergy though with this card. Remember that Bruno character from earlier. So this one right here. So this guy right here is a pretty good combination with this card Isabella here, because since this is the only one that wants to quest, it's useful to have ways to get lore that aren't questing. So this is not technically a quest ability. This 1 lore on the side means this character can still quest for 1, but it has an alternate way to exert itself with you just have to see it, right? You name a card, reveal the top. If it's the name card, you just put it in your hand, gain 3 lore. That's not considered a quest. So that actually works really well with Isabella Madrigal there. As well as another alternate way to get lore is through the Casa Madrigal, right? If you just have a character in there, you're gaining a lore that way. And another way to gain lore in another weird way is with this Miracle Candle. I added 2 copies of Miracle Candle for a surprise lore gain. So this is an inkable 2-cost item, and it says you can banish this item. If you have 3 or more characters in play, you gain 2 lore and remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. This is Abuela's Gift. So this is the grandmother Abuela's Gift. So this is really good. Of course, we're going to have lots of characters in play. That's kind of the whole idea here, is we're having lots of Madrigals in play. We want Mirabel Madrigal to see a bunch of Madrigal characters on board so she can help support them and give them more lore. And the Miracle Candle, same thing. If you have 3 or more characters, just immediately, you can also, I don't know if anyone has a question about this, but you can banish this the turn you play it. So you can play this, immediately banish it, get that 2 lore out of nowhere. It's like they didn't even see that coming, and you could probably sneak a couple games with that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And last but not least, we do have the way to draw some cards here, except it's not considering, it's not technically drawing cards. You're just revealing characters and putting them in your hand, technically. But yeah, this is a 7-cost card called Look at This Family. It has Sing Together 7, which is so cool. It's better than most songs, because most songs you have to have a huge character to sing this. This one says Sing Together, so you can actually use any number of your teammates' characters with total cost 7 or more, exert to sing this for free. So that's really cool. Of course, it's just 7, though. You can pay 7 if you have the ink and you just want to do this. But it's really cool. You get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 2 character cards, and put them into your hand. So the reason why I like this card so much is because we actually do have some combos that we're trying to look for, right? We're trying to find this Bruno card, and we're trying to find the grandma card, Abuela, so we can combo with him. Sometimes it's hard to find him, right? Big deck, but we are trying to find specific characters sometimes. So if we could find Alma plus Bruno from the Look at This Family, that's a really good combination of cards there. You don't really want to be drawing Pico and Augustin, right? So looking at the top 5 and choosing 2 is actually incredibly useful. Like, imagine if you're looking at these 5, right? You have so many choices here. Do you want this Rush character? Do you want the Alma plus Bruno Madrigal combo? Or do you want like some cheap characters like Pico and Augustin, right? You have the choice. The choice is yours. So that's the entire deck. Of course, there are some tweaks you can make. I've been slowly adjusting this deck as I've been testing it out. Like I mentioned, you can throw this card back in, but it's 5 cost uninkable. Same with Peppa, 5 cost uninkable. I just wanted to keep that a bit lower. I wanted to have the Mirabel count high. And yeah, I'm just really happy with the current inkable count, and I'm really happy with the current deck list. Stay tuned for some gameplay. You'll see in a second here. The deck performs very well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed so far, and stay tuned.
Oh, Madrigal, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll mulligan 5.
Oh boy, I'm gonna mulligan the whole thing, all 7.
Alright, I feel you.
Sometimes
that's off to a great recording session, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, when you are.
Yeah, I guess I'm ready. I'm just gonna put this little phone here for the lore tracker, and yeah, we can go.
Alright. I'll link a Lishang.
Nice.
Pay 1 for a Pluto. And I'll pass.
Okay, I will draw a card to start the turn. And then I think I'll ink an Augustin Madrigal to play Augustin Madrigal, and I'll pass the turn.
Yep. Alrighty. I'll draw the turn. I'll ink a Mickey Mouse. For 2, I'll play a Lantern. I'll tap the Lantern for a Stitch.
Alright.
Augustine is a 2/2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then I won't quest with Pluto, and I'll just pass.
Okay, let's ready, set, draw. Interesting once again. I think I'll just do this same kind of thing I did last turn. I'm going to ink a Mirabel to play a Mirabel Madrigal. This is a 2/2 with support.
Support, yeah, right.
And I'll go on a quest with Augustin, and I'll get 1 point, and I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Ready, set, draw for turn. I'll ink a small Stitch. I'll tap the Lantern, tap Pluto, pay 2 to shift my Stitch into Rockstar.
Okay.
Rockstar Stitch is going to take out your Augustine,
Okay.
taking 2 damage. And I'll pass.
Okay, I'll ready, set, draw. I think I'll just, let's see here. I think I'll ink the Casa Madrigal to play Mr. Felix Madrigal. And I guess I will have Mirabelle Madrigal take out your Pluto.
Okay.
And then that's it. Pass to you.
Ready, set, draw. I'll go ahead and ink a brawl. I'll tap the lantern. Pay 2 for a Donald bodyguard. When I play Donald, I give another one +1 Lord for this turn. So Stitch is going to go ahead and quest for 4.
Ooh.
That's just for 1 turn though.
Yep.
I'll pass and your turn.
Okay, I will ready, set, draw. I think I will ink Dolores Madrigal. I keep doing this thing where I ink the card I play. It's kind of,
yes.
I kind of like it though. I'll play a Dolores Madrigal, and since you have an exerted character in play, I may draw a card when I played her. I like that. And I guess...
This is cool.
So yeah, this is a 3/3 that quests for 2 as well.
Yeah, I see.
I think Mirabelle is going to quest for 1, which gives support to Felix. And then how big is your bodyguard?
2/3.
Okay, I'll have to take it out now since I gave 2 extra power to Felix. He's now a 4/4. And I'll take out the bodyguard, and then that leaves 2 damage, I think, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 damage on Felix. And I will pass the turn.
I hope I can just draw something to play with Stitch.
Ooh, yeah, that's
I'll
Stitch.
draw for turn. Well, that's not the card I was aiming for. Whatever. I'll pay 3 for a Gusto. I can tap him like Pluto and pay 2 less for the next character. And I'll go ahead and pass.
Okay, nice. I will ready, set, draw. Okay. Yeah, let's ink Augustine Madrigal, the little dad. And then I have 5, and I'm going to play one of the most flowery Madrigals, the Isabella Madrigal. She's a 3/4 evasive, and she can quest for 4 if no one else quests. That's interesting, I guess. Alright.
Yeah, and if she quests, no one else can quest, right?
Yes. Very weird card, but I don't know.
I like it.
And I might as well quest with everything because I feel like it. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus my 2. I'm up to 7.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be it for me. I'll pass the turn.
Ready, draw. Well, it's getting a little weird right now. I'll tap the Gaston and pay 4.
Ooh.
So I'm at 6 to play Mickey Mouse. Whenever he
Nice.
quests, I pay 3 less for the next character.
Wow.
Yup. And I'll pass again.
Okay, ready. And then set draw. I kind of like that actually. It's probably a good play. Although, alright, how much lore can I get this turn? I can get, I guess I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can still quest for just 1 if she quests last. That's pretty good. 6. Alright, let's play Big Mirabelle Madrigal, the 3/5 with support, and whenever she quests, other Madrigals get +1 lore this turn.
Nice.
And then I guess I'll just quest with pretty much everybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, 13.
Yeah, and I don't really feel like inking. Is there a point in inking? I don't know. I think I'll just quickly ink something. Felix Madrigal inked, and then I'll pass the turn.
Right.
Everything is off the screen. Okay.
I'll draw for turn. Finally something to play. I'll tap the lantern for a 3-stitch.
Nice.
Tap stitch by Rockstar's effect to draw me a card.
There we go. So it begins.
I'll quest with Mickey Mouse for 3. I pay 3 less for the next character. I'll tap the Gaston as well. You pay 2 more less. Well, 2 more less, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 5 less now.
Yeah. I do have 4 ink, I have 2 characters.
Oh.
So I'll pay 3 to be at 10 to play a Chernabog.
Wow.
Which is going to shuffle my 2 characters back into my deck.
Yep.
I'll just do a quick cut. And Stitch is gonna challenge the Felix for 3 damage.
So Felix will get taken out. And you
Which
take...
is going up to 4 damage.
Yeah, you only take 2, so you're still alive there.
And I'll pass.
Okay. I will ready... Spaghetti draw. Okay, so do I have enough to win? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I do. So this quests for 2.
Yep.
Gives my other stuff +1, and then I quest for 1, 2. Quest for 1, 2, 3. And we win! Ha! Yes!
GG.
GG!
I'll go ahead and ink a Brawl. To play a Li Shang.
Nice.
With the effect of Li Shang... Well, not this one, but I'll discard a Stitch to shift into Big Li Shang.
Oh.
He's a 3/2 quest for 1. All the characters with 4 strength or more on my side get +1 lore.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll pass.
Ooh, free shift on turn 1. Okay, I'll draw for turn. Okay. I do have a turn 1, but it's not great. I'm gonna ink Pico, and I'm gonna play a big, lonely, empty house. So it says it's
no good.
at the start of my turn, if I have a character here, I gain a lore, but I don't, so I just have to pass the turn there.
Alright. I'll draw the turn. Wow. What's this? That's tough. I do miss that Stitch now,
Oh,
but that's alright. I'll ink a Julieta, since you play the
nice.
deck.
Yep, I play those.
I'll challenge with Li Shang for 3 damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. Yep.
I'll pay 2 for a LeFou, readying Li Shang, and I'll challenge again for 3 damage.
Okay, yeah, totally.
And I'll pass.
All right, ready, set, draw.
Don't leave your houses empty.
Yeah, I know, right? The house was all alone, undefended.
Yeah. I mean, he's called a hero, but I guess.
He's breaking and entering, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta make a decision. Which of these 2 drops do I play?
You want me to choose?
It's sure. It's either Pico or Mirabelle. I'm inking one and I'm playing the other. I don't think
I'd
it
say
really
play the
matters.
Mirabelle.
This is the 2/2 with support. This is just a 3/2.
Yeah.
I think I might as well play this, right?
You think?
I think
I'd play the
so.
Mirabelle, since you play a themed deck with the big Mirabelle.
Yeah, I mean they're both good.
Yeah, sure. That's true.
They're both good, but yeah, this one's good too. So I'll just play Mirabelle Madrigal with support, and I'll pass the turn. See how that does.
Right. Ready. And draw for turn. Hello, sir. You're a little bit early. I'll pay 1 for a little Pluto.
Nice.
And quest with Li Shang and LeFou for 1 each. Up to 2.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Okay, I will ready, set, draw.
They have done their duties.
They got what? They got duties?
Yeah.
They got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Like the Mirabelles, they have stuff to do as well.
they do.
Pick some churches, get some donkeys.
Yeah. Very busy family.
Yes.
We have another Mirabelle Madrigal I'm going to ink here, and this time we have the grandma coming out. It's going to be
Ooh, nice.
Alma Madrigal, and then when I play her, I can look for a Madrigal character, reveal it, and shuffle and put it on top. I don't really know what I want to go for. I forget what the options are. There's a lot of good cards here. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. I think it might be this one. Let me just quickly check my hand again. Oh, you know what? I actually do know what it's going to be. It's not going to be this one. It's going to be another grandma. It's just going to be another grandma. Okay, where are you, grandma? Right there. Okay, we'll grab another grandma. I'm going to shuffle my deck after the turn because I'm almost done. I think I'm just going to challenge into the Li Shang. It's just a 3/2, right? Not the LeFou, the other guy.
Oh, that's a 3/2, yes.
Yeah, I'll challenge into that guy.
Right.
Yeah. And we'll leave LeFou alive for now, and I'll pass the turn.
Yay.
And I'll have to
Well,
shuffle.
he didn't break into your house, so I get that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll draw for turn. I'll tap the Pluto and pay 2 for a Gaston. Getting a little cheaper now. And I'll quest with LeFou for 1. Bring me a 3, and I'll pass.
Okay. I will ready, set, draw the grandma card. And, okay, I think I'm going to ink Isabella Madrigal, who's pretty good, but she's also good for being ink, I guess. And for 4, I think I'm going to play Louisa Madrigal.
You got Rush, right?
A 4/3 with Rush.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna take out the LeFou.
Okay. That's 2 damage for you.
That's 2 damage, so I have just 1 health left. And then Elma is going to quest for 2, and it puts me up to 2, and I'll pass the turn.
Yes. Alrighty.
Alright. We're moving.
I'll draw the turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll ink a Donald. 4 characters in discard.
Oh, here it comes.
Tap the Pluto, tap Gaston. Puts me at 7. 3 ink puts me at 10. Play Chernobog, shuffle the rest into my deck.
Oh boy.
Yup.
Scary, scary Chernobog.
Who needs ink, I guess? If you have Pluto and Gaston.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then, did you say pass?
Yeah,
or?
I'll pass. No, I'll pass.
Okay.
Nothing
Ready,
else to do.
set, draw. Nothing to do but quake in my boots. Alright, I will play Bruno Madrigal.
Nice.
He's the evasive 3/3. I can obviously tap it to name a card, and if I name it correctly, I gain 3 lore and draw it, basically.
Yep.
I'm also going to ink Augustin Madrigal. And then, you do have some characters I could challenge. I think I'm going to challenge... I think I'll challenge Pluto.
Okay.
With
No
Louisa, so no damage there. And then I'll quest for 2 with my grandma character. Boom, boom. I'm up to 4, and I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Draw the turn. Well, that's fortunate. I'll pay 2 for a lantern. I'll pay 1 for another Pluto.
Nice.
Let's see here. Chernobog is going to challenge your little grandma over there.
Okay, that's
For
1.
9 damage.
Just 1 damage, yeah.
And Gaston is going to challenge Louisa for 2 additional.
Yep, so we trade with each other.
Yep. And I'll pass.
Okay, I will ready, set, draw. Okay, what's the plan here? Step 1 of the combo, kind of combo. Play the grandma, and I will name. I'm gonna name, or not name, but I'm gonna find. I'll find a Felix.
Okay.
And then I'll shuffle at the end of the turn, but this goes on top basically. And then I will name Felix with Bruno. I get the Felix into my hand, and I'll gain 3 lore, so I'm up to 7.
Yep.
And then I will ink Augustin to play the Felix.
Okay.
And that should be my turn there. I'll just shuffle up. And Bruno is evasive, so that hopefully he survives.
Oh shit. I'll draw for turn. I'll tap the lantern to play a Mulan, which is entering with 2 damage. She's a 2/3 usually, but whenever I play her, she gets 2 damage.
Yep.
And then my Chernobog is going to quest for 3, puts me at 6. To keep up with you, at least a little bit, and I'll pass.
Okay, ready. Set, draw. Okay, I think this is pretty good for now. I'll pay 4 for Dolores Madrigal. So you do have an exerted character, so I will draw a card.
Correct.
And just 2 cards in my hand for now. I'm not going to ink anything. I'm just going to go ahead and quest for 4 with Felix and Alma.
Yep,
so I'm up to 11. And then Bruno could quest for 1. I think I will just quest for 1. So I'll go to 12, and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, time to draw something.
Ooh.
That's not the something I was hoping for. I'll just pay 3 for another Gaston. The Chernobog is gonna challenge your grandma again.
Okay. 1 more damage.
And I'll quest with Mulan for 1. Puts me at 7. And I'll pass.
Okay, ready. Set.
Good luck.
Draw. Ooh. I don't have the best. Well, these are okay. These are characters. I'm just gonna keep questing though. I think we're just going fast here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm up to 16. I'll quest 1 more with Bruno, going to 17. And then I will pay 4 for a Camilo Madrigal. And I think that is it for now. I will pass the turn.
What's this effect?
So it's a 2/5. At the start of my turn, I can choose 1. It either gets +1 lore this turn, or challenger +2 this turn.
You're right. Alright. I'll draw for turn. This is very unfortunate. I would have had a chance if I didn't draw this right now.
Oh, you needed probably an ink, right?
I need 2 ink.
2 ink. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You only have
I'm a
3
little
ink.
short on ink, since I always do this with the Gaston and Lantern and Pluto and Mickey.
Yeah, so many cost reductions. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's like its own theme or something.
Yeah, that's
Just
awesome.
cost reduction.
Cost reduction theme with some healing in there.
I'll challenge the Felix,
Yep.
going up to 4 damage, still being at 5 health.
Yeah, you're huge.
Gaston and Mulan are gonna take out your Dolores.
Yep.
4 damage total.
Yep, she's just a 3/3. She is dead.
And I think I have to pass. And that should be game.
Okay, that should be the game once again. At the start of my turn, I'll choose to gain an extra lore this turn. So we just quest for 2, quest for 1. But boom! GG! And there goes the video. Hope you enjoyed that amazing Madrigal deck tech of mine, plus that gameplay. If you want to get some games in yourself on webcam, the way I found it is by joining the Discord server Real Play Network. There's tons of traffic there. You can get tons of games there at pretty much any time of the day. That's where I was able to find the nice guy that I played with, and you can find me on there sometimes as well. But yeah, if you could quickly give this video a like, subscribe if you want, and share it with a friend so other people can go ahead and build some budget decks as well. That would mean the world to me. I appreciate you so much. Hope you enjoyed that amazing deck tech, and don't forget, you're amazing too. And peace out, take it easy, we'll catch you next time.